The president of Shoppers Drug Mart says Canadian pharmacies are able to administer millions of COVID-19 shots a week. So the pharmacists are at the ready with the vaccination rollout off to a slow start. He believes that would significantly speed up the process. So far, provincial governments have given pharmacists little indication of what their role will be. John Paul Tasker looks at that.
Pharmacists say they are ready to put shots in the arms of Canadians, but 2 months before the country is expected to start vaccinating the general population, pharmacists say they haven't heard how they'll be a part of this mass immunization campaign.
It's definitely concerning because there is a lot of work that needs to be put into these things. Pharmacists need to know, roughly when they might expect the vaccines, the kinds of quantities that they might expect to get, who they'll be targeting, and that's so that they can set up their own systems, bring in the capacity that they need to ramp up or scale up existing campaigns. And so the message really is, if you don't have those conversations early on, it does open up the possibility that things aren't going to go as smoothly as Canadians expect.
So far, Alberta, BC, Ontario, and Manitoba have released the outlines of the vaccination plans for their respective provinces. All of them suggest that pharmacies will be part of this shift in the months ahead, away from long-term care homes and seniors to other groups in our society. But other countries are already further ahead. Drugstores in the UK and the United States have already started vaccinations. In fact, those efforts started last week. It could take months before Canadian pharmacies see any doses. The president of Shoppers Drug Mart, the country's largest chain, says a lot of pharmacies have experience with vaccinations already in this country. Of course, they're coming off the flu vaccine campaign from last fall, when millions of Canadians got shots at their local pharmacies.
So our pharmacists are well trained. Canadians know and trust their pharmacy to go get vaccinations. We've been doing flu for many, many years now, along with other vaccines. And I think the governments are recognizing that. So I think there's been very productive conversations.
If all of the country's 11,000 pharmacies are mobilized, then Legere at Shoppers Drug Mart says they can do up to 3 million Canadians a week. That's far more than the 500,000 we've been able to do in the last month. The issue, of course, is supply. Canada is expected to have limited access to vaccines for the foreseeable future. John Paul Tasker, CBC News, Ottawa.